Recognizing and addressing our negative emotions is a critical aspect of personal growth and happiness. Often, we may find ourselves caught in a cycle of complaining, blaming others, or making excuses for our circumstances. These behaviors create a significant disconnect, especially if our goal is to achieve happiness. It's important to understand that indulging in such negative emotions and actions is counterproductive to cultivating a joyful and fulfilling life. Happy people, by contrast, generally avoid behaviors that contribute to unhappiness. They understand that happiness is not just a state of mind, but also a result of deliberate actions and attitudes. Therefore, if we aspire to be happy, it's imperative that we examine and modify behaviors that lead us away from this state. This examination requires honest self reflection and a willingness to accept responsibility for our emotions and actions. Persisting in negative emotions like guilt, anger, or resentment acts as a barrier to experiencing joy. These emotions, while natural, can become detrimental if they're not properly managed and resolved. When we allow these emotions to linger and dominate our mindset, they cloud our perception and hinder our ability to experience positive emotions. This clouded perception can affect our interactions with others, our productivity, and our overall sense of well being. Understanding the impact of our emotions is the first step in transforming our emotional landscape. It involves acknowledging that our emotional state directly influences our quality of life. To move towards a state of happiness, we must actively work to identify and address the sources of our negative emotions. This process might involve seeking resolution for past grievances, engaging in activities that promote positivity, or seeking professional help when necessary. The thoughts we choose to dwell upon play a pivotal role in shaping our brain's structure and functionality. This process, often described as neuroplasticity, reveals that our brains are not static but are continuously being molded by our thoughts and experiences. When we deliberately focus on certain thoughts and ideas, repeatedly bringing our attention and intention to them, we are engaging in an active process of brain rewiring. This rewiring is akin to installing new mental hardware, creating new neural pathways that support these thoughts. By consistently focusing on specific thoughts, we reinforce these neural pathways. Just as a path becomes more defined, the more it is traveled, these neural pathways become stronger and more established with repeated use. This repetition is crucial. It turns fleeting thoughts into ingrained patterns of thinking. Over time, these patterns become automatic, like software programs running in the background of our minds, subtly guiding our actions, reactions, and overall behavior. This process of firing and wiring thoughts goes beyond mere habit formation. It represents a profound transformation of our cognitive landscape. The thoughts we reinforce can range from positive affirmations and constructive beliefs to new skills and ways of thinking. For instance, constantly focusing on thoughts of self empowerment and capability can build neural pathways that enhance our self esteem and confidence. Similarly, regularly practicing gratitude can wire our brains to naturally focus on the positive aspects of life. Moreover, as these new neural pathways solidify, they begin to reshape our identity and behaviors. We are not just what we think, but we also become what we think about consistently. For example, if we continuously focus on thoughts of resilience and adaptability, over time, we start to embody these qualities more naturally in our daily lives. This shift can lead to tangible changes in how we approach challenges, interact with others, and perceive the world around us. Additionally, the rewiring of our brains through intentional thought also impacts our emotional responses. By focusing on thoughts that evoke positive emotions, we can gradually shift our emotional baseline, becoming more inclined towards optimisms, patience, and calmness. This emotional shift is critical, as it not only improves our mental well being, but also has positive effects on our physical health. The practice of envisioning and mentally rehearsing desired behaviors in various aspects of our lives is a powerful technique for personal transformation. Whether it's how we interact with family members, conduct ourselves in a professional setting, or manage our thoughts and actions when alone, visualizing these scenarios in detail can profoundly impact our brain's wiring. This process, akin to mental rehearsal or visualization, can induce changes in the brain that mirror the neural patterns of someone who has physically enacted those behaviors. This mental rehearsal is more than just daydreaming or wishful thinking. It's an active engagement with our future selves. By vividly imagining how we want to behave in different situations, we stimulate the same neural networks that would be involved in the actual behavior. For instance, mentally practicing patience and understanding in family interactions, or confidence and competence in a work setting, helps to establish neural pathways associated with these behaviors. The more we engage in this mental rehearsal, the stronger these pathways become. Moreover, this technique allows us to experiment with and refine our behaviors before we put them into action. It provides a safe space to explore different responses, attitudes, and approaches to various situations. Through repeated mental rehearsal, we can fine tune these behaviors, making them feel more natural and effortless when we actually encounter the situations in real life. Mental rehearsal also helps in embodying the traits of the person we aspire to be. For example, if our goal is to be more loving and compassionate, regularly visualizing ourselves expressing these qualities in different contexts helps to embed these traits in our identity. This practice goes beyond mere role playing. It is a process of internalizing and integrating these characteristics into our very being. This technique is particularly effective because the brain does not distinguish sharply between real and vividly imagined experiences. When we imagine ourselves behaving in a certain way, the brain processes these visualizations almost as if they were real life experiences. This processing contributes to the development of new positive habits and attitudes, gradually reshaping our behavior to align with our envisioned self. Teaching our body to feel emotions associated with future success or happiness before these outcomes are actually achieved is a profound challenge, yet it holds immense transformative potential in a world where our emotional states are frequently swayed by external circumstances. The ability to self regulate and proactively generate positive emotions is immensely valuable. Cultivating feelings like gratitude, love, or excitement for future events, regardless of our current situation, is a skill that transcends mere positive thinking. It's about creating a congruency between our mental and emotional states and our future aspirations. This practice of pre experiencing future emotions is more than just preparation for what's to come. It's an active manifestation technique. By feeling gratitude, joy, or fulfillment in advance, we align our emotional and vibrational state with the outcomes we desire. This alignment is rooted in the principle that our internal state can influence and attract external realities. Essentially, by embodying the emotions of our future success, we begin to draw those experiences towards us. Moreover, this approach challenges the traditional cause and effect relationship we tend to assume about emotions and experiences. Typically, we wait for an event to happen to feel a corresponding emotion. However, by reversing this order, feeling the emotion first, we set the stage for the event to occur. This reversal is a powerful shift in how we interact with our reality, positioning us as active creators rather than passive recipients of our experiences. The practice of generating future emotions also has profound implications for our mental and emotional health. By focusing on positive future outcomes and associated emotions, we foster an optimistic mindset, which can improve our overall well being. This optimism, rooted in a genuine emotional connection to our future selves, helps us navigate present challenges with a more balanced and hopeful perspective. Additionally, This technique requires developing a deep connection with our inner selves. It involves tuning into our desires and aspirations at a fundamental level and understanding what emotions these goals truly represent. Whether it's the feeling of accomplishment, security, joy, or love, identifying and cultivating these emotions in the present moment requires introspection and self awareness. Practicing this emotional pre experience also serves as a form of mental rehearsal, further solidifying our commitment to and belief in our goals. Just as athletes visualize their success to enhance their performance, we can use emotional visualization to enhance our life outcomes. This visualization goes beyond mere mental imagery. It involves immersing oneself in the emotional landscape of our future success, thereby making it more tangible and attainable. Creating coherence between the heart and brain is an essential aspect of personal development and manifestation. Coherence in this context refers to a harmonious, ordered state where the heart and brain operate in sync, both energetically and physiologically. When the heart is in a state of coherence, it's not just functioning efficiently, it's also generating a powerful magnetic field. This field extends beyond the physical confines of the body and interacts with the environment in profound ways. Aligning the brain's thoughts with the heart's coherent state amplifies our ability to communicate our desires and intentions to the universe. Essentially, this alignment creates a synergy between our cognitive and emotional processes, resulting in a more potent signal being sent out into the world. The heart's magnetic field, influenced by our emotional state, acts as a carrier wave for these intentions, magnifying their impact. In a state of coherence, we are better equipped to generate and sustain positive emotions like gratitude, abundance, and love. These emotions then become the driving force behind our thoughts and intentions. When we can feel these emotions deeply and authentically before any change in our external circumstances, we set a powerful process in motion. This process involves attracting experiences and outcomes that resonate with the emotional state we are embodying. Moreover, heart brain coherence has been shown to have numerous health benefits, including reduced stress, improved cognitive function, and increased emotional stability. These benefits create a conducive environment for personal growth and the achievement of our goals. By maintaining a state of coherence, we enhance our overall well being, which in turn supports our efforts to manifest our desires. The practice of achieving heart brain coherence often involves techniques such as focused breathing, meditation, or engaging in activities that naturally induce positive emotional states. These practices help to synchronize the rhythms of the heart and brain, leading to a state of coherence. In this state, our thoughts and emotions are not at odds but work together in harmony, enhancing our ability to create and attract the life experiences we desire. This coherent state also improves our intuition and decision making abilities. When our heart and brain are aligned, we are more in tune with our inner wisdom and guidance. This alignment helps us make choices that are more aligned with our true desires and life path, further supporting our manifestation efforts. Epigenetics, a groundbreaking field in biology, reveals how our environment can influence the expression of our genes. This scientific understanding extends to the realization that our emotions, which are deeply intertwined with our environmental interactions, play a significant role in signaling our genes. When we experience and maintain positive emotions, we send signals to our genes that can lead to changes in their expression, independent of external environmental changes. This process empowers us to influence our biology through our emotional states. The implication of this understanding is profound. It suggests that by consciously cultivating and sustaining positive emotions such as joy, love, and gratitude, we can initiate a cascade of biological changes. These changes align our physical state more closely with our mental and emotional states. This alignment can have far reaching effects on our overall health and well being. For example, sustaining a state of gratitude can enhance immune function, improve stress resilience, and contribute to overall heart health. Moreover, this epigenetic process underscores the power of the mind body connection. Our thoughts and emotions are not just ephemeral experiences, they have tangible physical effects on our bodies. By choosing to focus on positive emotions and thoughts, we can create an internal environment conducive to health and vitality. This approach offers a proactive way to influence our health and well being, emphasizing the role of mental and emotional self care in maintaining physical health. Additionally, the ability to signal our genes ahead of changes in our external environment means that we are not merely passive recipients of our genetic destiny. Instead, we have the power to actively shape our health and life experiences. This realization shifts the paradigm from one of genetic determinism to one of genetic influence through conscious choice and emotional regulation. This process of influencing gene expression through emotions also has implications for how we handle stress and adversity. By maintaining positive emotional states, even in challenging times, we can buffer the negative impact of stress on our genetic expression. This resilience not only helps us cope better with immediate challenges, but also contributes to long term health and well being. In essence, the teachings of epigenetics about the role of the environment, including our emotional environment, in signaling genes open up new possibilities for personal transformation. By experiencing and sustaining positive emotions, we can signal our genes in ways that align with these emotions, leading to beneficial biological changes. This process allows us to transform our lives from the inside out, aligning our physical state with our mental and emotional aspirations and highlighting the profound impact of our emotional well being on our overall health.